The liver is the heaviest organ in our body, and the weight of the liver even more than 1.5 times the weight of the heart. It contains as many as 3 million cells, and they perform 500 biochemical processes. The fact that the liver is our filter and our detoxification organ, I think you know all too well. But what is the key to a healthy liver? Our diet, of course. In this video, I have collected those foods that are very good for it, which the liver just loves, and which should be included in your diet. So watch the video till the end. It will be very interesting, useful and delicious. Friends, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and do not miss new products. The number one product that our liver adores is pumpkin. The liver in general loves fruits with red and orange flesh, and pumpkin is a standout among them. The fact is that pumpkin contains this very rare vitamin D. About this vitamin we've hardly heard of, but nevertheless, it's very important for our liver, because it's great for helping us digest heavy foods and relieving our organ. The next item is kelp. This is a type of algae. Kelp is 5% alginic acid, and this substance is a natural recycler of harmful chemicals, so it binds with itself to a number of active compounds and even heavy metals. Thus, alginic acid is very healthy in helping our liver to carry out the detoxification processes of the body. Apricots. As I said before, the liver loves almost all fruits with orange flesh, and apricots being no exception. In general, it is better to replace all sweets with dried fruits if you have a sweet tooth. A recent study showed that eating apricots can reduce the risk of liver cancer. Moreover, it was found that apricots contain a number of phenolic components, which will be a good countermeasure to the so-called metabolic syndrome, which causes obesity and systemic microinflammation in the body. Also, these phenolic components are good for our cholesterol profile. The next item is grapefruit. It is very good for our liver as it contains a whole cocktail of antioxidants as well as vitamin C and pectin. Moreover, grapefruit contains carotenoids. They are very good elements for repairing our liver cells. Also, and grapefruit will help prevent liver cancer and help the detoxification process. The next item is broccoli. Broccoli is actually a superfood. It is one of the healthiest foods we have on our store shelves. Broccoli is great for neutralizing toxins. The glycosides and mustard oil in broccoli greatly stimulate our liver function. Moreover, several studies show that broccoli is probably the best food for the prevention of cancer, not only of the liver but in general. Coffee and tea. Coffee is one of the best drinks for promoting and preventing the health of this organ. Drinking coffee regularly even helps to slow down the course of existing liver disease. Coffee prevents the accumulation of fat and collagen, two major causes of liver disease, reduces inflammation, and increases antioxidant glutathione levels. Studies have shown that drinking coffee reduces the risk of cirrhosis or permanent liver damage in people with chronic liver disease, and daily coffee consumption reduces the risk of death from liver disease by 49%. Tea can also have special effects on the liver. A Japanese study found that daily consumption of green tea improved liver health, and a study examining the effects of antioxidant-rich green tea on liver health in people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, suggests that drinking this drink for 12 weeks increases liver enzymes and reduces oxidative processes and fatty deposits in the liver. In addition, another study confirms that people who drink green tea regularly are less likely to develop liver cancer. Of course, coffee and tea should be drunk without sugar. dairy products. But there is a caveat, not just packaged milk from the supermarket. It's probably not the best product. You might want to go with kefir or yogurt, natural yogurt, of course, because if we buy plain yogurt in the store, it's most likely the technology to make it was designed for mass production and not for benefit. The best thing is to make our own yogurt and kefir at home. You can use a yogurt machine or any warm place. Here's how to get used to it. Now it's not a problem to buy a dried sourdough starter for making this product. Pour it into pasteurized, not ultra pasteurized, but simply pasteurized, as they say in simple terms, the milk, and after 24 hours get a really healthy product. Real quality yogurt and kefir will help to detoxify, relieve the liver and improve its function. Separately, vitamins and other micronutrients that are very good for our liver are worth mentioning. This will be vitamin A. In general, it should be understood that any product rich in vitamin A will be good for our liver, and it will be contained in red and orange fruits. These are apricots, bell peppers, beets, carrots, grapes, and blueberries. The next item is vitamin E. It's a very powerful antioxidant that's very good for our liver. You can find it in a variety of grains, vegetable oils, and fatty fish. There's also a lot of vitamin E in nuts like hazelnuts. The next item is riboflavin, or, as they say, vitamin B2. It is found in beets, spinach, as well as peaches and pears. Omega-3 fatty acids. I talk quite often about their beneficial effects, and they affect the liver very well too, as well as our immunity, nervous system, and cholesterol profile. Where can you find them? First and foremost, are oily fish. Omega-3s are also found in flaxseed oil or in chia seeds and walnuts. Lipoic acid is also a very useful element for our liver. You can find it in quality dairy products, as well as beef and spinach. Friends, post in the comments, which of these do you eat, or maybe you can tell me about some other healthy foods. For now, I highly recommend you watch my other video where I talk about the warning signs that your liver is full of toxins and that your liver is literally signaling for help. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. At the bottom of the video, you will find a lot more useful information. All the best to you.